what's going on, you guys? Let's welcome you guys to another DC TV Talk. It's your boy Big Dog back with a review for Arrow and The Flash. Season 6, Episode 4, The Flash. Season 8, final season. Season 8, Episode 4 of Arrow. Which, neither one of these episodes particularly blew me away, but I think both of them had their moments. So I'm going to end I think, will I mix these together? Or will I go one by one? I think I'm going to mix them together. So if you haven't seen one of the... Nope, I don't think that's fair to people. I think I'm going to go to Flash first. And then if you haven't seen the Flash, fast forward to Arrow, okay? I think that would be fair because somebody might have watched one, not the other one yet. So, yeah, starting off with the Flash, I think this episode was pretty much more or less a recap. Not a recap. What am I talking about? I just felt like that came out of nowhere because this is not a recap. But it was basically dealing with how people are going to deal with Barry dying and like not putting up a fight. And the first it's taking up into like everybody's perspective. Only person it did was Killer Frost, because I think they dealt with hers last episode. I think they already did with Iris. But this one, it really like keyed in on Joe, Cisco, and Ralph. Ralph, who just kind of like, hey, I don't feel like going to find this Dearson lady because it doesn't really matter once crisis happens. You know what I'm saying? Nothing actually matters anymore. And then you have Joe, who just pretty much breaks down and like basically, why did this have to happen to Barry? He's such a good person. And Cisco, I think right now seems to be taking it the hardest out of everyone because he's to the point now where I don't care what you tell me. I'm willing to disobey what you want to do because I want to save you. And we see that we're like when he thinks there's a way to save Barry, and Barry just basically tells him like, no, you have to save this person's life. He's like, I was grooming you to be the leader of Team Flash. Or, I don't know how long it's gonna be Team Flash after he's gone, but it's like that's what I was grooming you to be. But like, seem like you're not there yet, and you kind of understand Cisco's thing. It's like, dude, you're like my best friend, and I'm supposed to not try to save you? Like, how does that even work? Like that does not compute to him. You have Dr. Ramsey, who's going back and trying to get more blood, and the Team Flash is trying to help him, but it doesn't work. And so now he feels like, hey, the way I can survive this thing is, one, I have to kill people, but before they die, they have to feel fear. I don't know. That I honestly don't know. I know nothing about blood work. The villain. I heard it was really good in the comics, and I might have to just read that because his power seems very awkward to me, and I do not think he will be the villain for the entire season. I think this will be, he will go up to Crisis, and that'll be it. I think they take him down before Crisis. Okay, I honestly believe that because like. First of all, he killed a few people this episode. We just got to address that, okay? I know people usually kill, and that's not, you know what I'm saying, that's a big deal. But, like, he killed a few people in this episode, so I'm definitely think he can take it down before Crisis, and then we have a villain after. Or it might not necessarily be a villain after Crisis, but it's going to be, like, life after Crisis, which I know is going to have to affect these shows in a major way just because, like, that it affected the comics in a major way. That I'm told. I'm only like the second chapter in. But yeah, I thought Flash was okay. It just, to me, it really hit like the emotional points of what everybody was feeling, knowing that Barry was about to go. Let's dive into Arrow, which once again, I didn't think it was a great episode, but what I will say is like, I'm big on endings, and the ending honestly boosts this episode to a 10 because I've always said this, I've never been a fan of like the characters in the future, right? Or not necessarily the characters, just what was going on in the future. It's just never been a big deal to me. I've never been particularly taken with William's character or Mia. You know what I'm saying? Both of them have traits that I just kind of annoy me at times. And like even Connor, like my favorite character was Zoe. With that being said, they killed Zoe this episode, and I'm watching, I still, like, you know how you get when you're watching something you enjoy. You stand up and you're like, wait a minute. Because I stood up and said, what the hell? I said, you could have killed Mia. You could have killed Connor, you could have killed William, but you killed Zoe. What is happening? And Zoe, because Zoe's the character I think we've known the longest. Yeah, we've known Zoe definitely the longest. I think she was introduced before William as a kid. So it's like the one you probably like the most connected to. But I think that also was a smart idea, because why would you kill someone who fans aren't particularly fans of? Like, you have to kill the one who's gonna give you the biggest impact. But once you do that, it's like you kind of like, hey, you left me with these other three. And it's not Nate. I'm not dissing them at all, but in a way, I guess I kind of am. So I'm not trying to. But it's like you left me with these. Like, what's going on? Like, why would I care about the future at all now? But boom, they pop up in the past. And I know I've kind of like skipped the whole thing with Thea. It was great seeing Thea and her taking over the League of Shadows, trying to make them the League of Heroes now. No. The League of Shadows, let them be the League of Shadows, okay? But like, it's just, yeah, that's pretty much all, because like he pretty much ran into a dead end. It's like either, basically it says the Monitor either gonna come to save or destroy. And Oliver, like, I don't know which one it is. This was just something that I feel like they had to do to try to like send him off. And like, you had Lila and Dig doing some stuff, which I think she's like pretty much deceiving him, and she knows it. She's doing some stuff for the Monitor. He doesn't know. I think they're gonna come crash down towards the end. Once again, it's only 10 episodes, so things are revving up. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's happening quicker. So we're gonna see the results of this betrayal. I'm calling it a betrayal because she's doing stuff behind his back. We're gonna see the results of those pretty soon. But like I said, the end of this episode where Zoe was just killed, Connor is beating the hell out of JJ, basically about to beat him to death, and the flashlight comes, and they're all in the bunker. You got Dina, you got Diggs, you got Oliver, you got Mia, Connor, and who's the other person? Who am I thinking? Oh, and William. And so they're all seeing, like, that's Mia seeing her dad for the first time. It's just like, oh, that's a fucking cliffhanger. Like, that's how you do a dang on cliffhanger. And now you wondering, like, what's gonna happen? Like, what? Like, I didn't see that coming. Like, so this should be good. And then plus you're gonna get like Diggs, and like this is gonna be very interesting. I can't wait to see the next episode of Arrow. Like, I'm super excited, because I don't know why. Like I said, I didn't care about them in the future, but now that they're in the present, it's just like, oh yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know why I had that feeling. And Mia gonna really get to see how much she's like Oliver, but I feel like she got like an extra chip. She's like Oliver first season, you know what I'm saying? And I think her meeting him is gonna like develop her character some, which I don't know. It's still last season, so I don't know how much that's gonna really help, but still. You guys let me know what you thought about these episodes down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.